Aesop's Fable EP107, The Deer Who Watched the Life Cycle of a Tree. Scene 1, The Discovery of a Seed. In a serene and beautiful forest, there lived a curious deer named Daisy. Daisy loved to explore the forest and observe the wonders of nature. One day, while wandering near a large oak tree, she noticed a small acorn lying on the ground. The acorn was smooth and shiny, and it caught Daisy's attention. What will happen to this little acorn? Daisy wondered. She decided to keep an eye on it to see what it would become. Daisy gently buried the acorn in the soft soil near the oak tree and made a promise to herself to visit the spot every day. Scene 2, The Sprout Appears. Days turned into weeks, and Daisy faithfully visited the spot where she had buried the acorn. One morning, she was delighted to see a tiny green sprout emerging from the soil. The acorn had started to grow. Daisy was fascinated by the little sprout. This must be the beginning of a tree, she thought. She watched as the sprout grew taller and stronger, its small leaves unfurling and reaching toward the sunlight. Daisy realized that the acorn was going through a process called germination, where the seed begins to grow into a new plant. As the days passed, Daisy noticed that the sprout was turning into a young sapling. It had more leaves, and its stem was becoming thicker and sturdier. Daisy knew that the sapling was gathering energy from the sun and nutrients from the soil to help it grow. Scene 3, The Growing Tree. Seasons came and went, and Daisy continued to observe the sapling. By now, it had grown into a small tree with many branches and even more leaves. Daisy marveled at how much the little acorn had changed. She noticed that the tree grew taller and stronger each year. Its roots dug deep into the soil, anchoring it firmly in place. The leaves provided shade and shelter for small animals, and the branches swayed gently in the breeze. Daisy learned that the tree was going through different stages of its life cycle. It had started as a seed, then sprouted into a sapling, and was now growing into a mature tree. She was amazed at how the tree continued to grow, using sunlight, water, and nutrients from the soil. Scene 4, The Tree Blooms. One spring morning, as Daisy approached the tree, she noticed something new and wonderful. The tree was covered in beautiful blossoms. The flowers were bright and colorful, attracting bees and butterflies that came to collect nectar. Daisy was thrilled to see the tree blooming. She knew that the flowers were an important part of the tree's life cycle. The blossoms would eventually turn into seeds, which could grow into new trees, just like the acorn she had found long ago. As Daisy admired the blossoms, she realized that she had witnessed the entire life cycle of the tree, from a tiny acorn to a blooming tree. She felt a deep sense of wonder and appreciation for the natural world and the way life continued to renew itself. Daisy shared her observations with the other animals in the forest, teaching them about the life cycle of trees and the importance of each stage in the process. The animals were grateful for Daisy's knowledge, and they began to pay closer attention to the plants and trees around them. Moral of the story: observing and understanding the life cycle of plants helps us appreciate the natural world and the processes that sustain life. By watching and learning, we can see the beauty and wonder in the growth and renewal of life.